Hello. Hello, hello. Alright. So. A little late, little got delayed, but we're here now. Yeah. So, Cardlocke finale. We are part way of doing the Ogre Pawn quest line. This took way longer than I anticipated. So, yeah, now we gotta figure out how to get up this mountain without any buffs from the Titans. So we're gonna have to see how it's doable. I assume it is. But also, yeah, this quest line just takes a long time. We did not pull Blood Moon or Saluna, so we're gonna ignore Perrin. I think we have to do a lot of stuff for that one anyway. Do I have audio going on all these fronts? Let me confirm that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, audio is going for game and my mic. Yeah, so since we pulled Ogre Pawn, and Ogre Pawn is clearly the best Pokemon, we're gonna finally... Now, we could have done this a long time ago. We've pulled other Kidakamemons, but those ones I could breed and get different versions that way. This is the first time we can't do that, but Ogre Pawn is so good that we kind of got it. Go for it, you know? So I spent part of today like trying to get through part of this quest line, but I just was not able to do the whole thing, you know? Okay, I bet that path I feel like might take us up. Let's give it a go. Let's just keep rolling this way, because eventually we might... something tells me that's not the way. I mean, let's go up and see, but we're gonna... This is a switchback, so we're gonna have to hopefully turn around at some point. And that's just a ledge. So if we keep going this way, that's kind of the wrong direction. So hopefully it switches back again. Otherwise, I'm wondering if we might have to come from the other side of the mountain. I've never really had an issue getting up here because I could just climb it. But I have not, like I have said before, I do not have the Titan stuff to do that. Yeah, we might have to go from Kitakame Hall up, honestly. But this is kind of interesting because not having any of these buffs makes this a learning experience of how the heck I navigate this game without them. So we almost need to come out that way. So we might be able to, because that might just be indicating cover. And luckily right now in this Kitakami DLC, we really have no threats. Because the DLC is so much lower than us. Yeah, so we can get across the water here. So that helps there. I'm terrified that we're going to encounter like a shiny. And I'm going to miss it because I am not focused on it. I think this is the way up to the Crystal Pool, right? Infernal Pass, Dreaded Den. Yeah, I believe this is how we have to move. Okay, yeah, I don't need to take those wooden bridges. I was not sure how finicky the movement would be. Okay, but yeah, so this is the way. I was thinking because of how this DLC works and how you can access it so early, surely you don't have to have beaten any type Pokemon to progress. You just have to kind of go out of your way to do it. But just like we did with Alfrenato, we have figured out how to get up this mountain. And I think that's kind of interesting, honestly, playing it this way where we don't get any of the buffs, because I'm now, to some degree, learning how this map is connected in ways I, like, probably saw in passing, but was never really concerned about because I could just kind of skip certain movement areas. But now we are stuck, right? We gotta just keep... We gotta basically walk everywhere. Walking simulator, basically. So, yeah, the first... I don't know. We're probably at least another hour to get Ogerpon. And then we're probably another 30-ish plus minutes to combine the rest of the team. Let me just take a look at what I need. Because I maybe should have been... Maybe should just catch a Mankey or something on our way around here. Because I think we're definitely going to go with Annihilate. So yeah, we're going to get Ogerpon. We're going to get Mankey. So we're going to get the Annihilate. I should check if Sneasel's in Kitakami, because that might just be an easy catch while we're running around here as well. Because I think we'll grab that. Yeah, after that, what are we doing, eh? We have a Staryu, a Scrafty, an Ekans, which I have seen Ekans. Might just catch one just for the sake of having it. Rellor. I don't think Rellor just goes very well into it. I think Rellor's pure bug. Let me double check that right now real quick while we're kind of paused here for a second. But I think you're pure bug, right? And well, that gives us resistance into the ground types. Rabasca does have Psychic, but once again, that's just not... Like, it has Telepathy if we were doing doubles. We're not doing doubles. It has Synchronize, which I don't think is going to be super great. It has a 115 special attack. That's actually crazy. It's super slow, though. Yeah, I'm just not sure it's the play. Funny enough, it gets a Revival Blessing on Evolution, but I don't really think that's the play. We can get Hippowdon. It's a build, like, we really don't want Sandstream because that would do damage. I think we take Staryu because and that could just be my early gen bias that makes me want to run that mon. Yeah, so I think that makes the fourth. I'm kind of on the Scrafty bandwagon. But yeah, I think Rellor's out. I'm kind of on, like, is there anything that really Poison does a lot into for Ekans? Steel, it's no good. We can't do any Poison strats with Steel, really. Ground, it's bad into as well. Flying, it's neutral. Dragon, it's just going to kind of be there. And then we're kind of a mixed bag. I mean, there's the Go-Goat, but at the end of the day, the end of the day, is Go-Go really going to be a major hurdle? Maybe not. We won't have anything super effective into it, but do we need something super effective into every one of Gita's mons? The other side of that coin is like if we take Hippowdon, well, that's pretty good into the steel. We're already pretty decent into that because we have Ogerpon. We can give it Hearthflame, as well as having the like Annihilate that we're gonna work on getting as well. Right, so like we're pretty decent into that. Our biggest weakness is probably the flying type in Larry. Dragon we're gonna be mostly neutral into, so that kind of is what it is. We don't have any fairies, and Sneasel's kind of our only ice. But like I said, it kind of is what it is. Gita's team, we got Psychic, we got Grass, we got Water Psychic. So yeah, Water Absorb. Like I was kind of considering, do I give it Hearthflame? But it might actually just be better to give it Water. Have it be Water Pond for that one, because that also means Avalugg is neutral into it now from the grass resistance, and that's still good into Glamora because Glamora tears to rock. This is assuming that we make it that far with Ogerpon, because we're going to rely pretty heavily on it, I think. So we'll be risking it a little bit, but I think we should be able to get recovery with Horn Leech and stuff, so we should be able to get the dub that way. And yeah, the King Gambit, it's a little scary. Annihilate can probably win because King Gambit's slower, and it does. This one isn't Sucker Punch. It has the Kowtow Cleave as its only dark move, which is gonna suck if it hits. But as long as Annihilate can kind of get in there, it can kind of switch it on the Avalugg potentially and then take it out. Yeah, the Go-Go we still don't have a great answer into. And we're kind of weak if we take Scrafty into Larry. Like, we have 3 weaknesses to flying, and Sneasel's kind of our only answer. So it might be better to... I think Annihilate is better than Scrafty. There's not a lot of great answers into it. I mean, Scrafty makes a decent switch into Veluza, because it can blank Psycho Cut. But other than that, it can blank Psycho Cut and it can do super effective into it. So we could kind of bait that with the Water Pond. But on the other hand, we're also going to have Sneasel, who is also a dark type and can kind of do the same thing. So it's kind of redundant. And for the fighting type, we'll have the Annihilate. So I don't think we really need it. I don't think there's anything... I don't think there's a ton of, like, Psychic. There's not a ton of Psychic otherwise. I mean, there's Bronzong, which is honestly going to be kind of a wall. And that's going to be a little rough to deal with. But honestly, Flame Ogerpon might still be able to handle it, because it can still at least take advantage of the fire weakness with the high crit chance, and if we tear it, it'll get the +1 attack boost off the bat. Because we won't be able to use Hippowdon because it will have Levitate. So we might be able to make that work, and honestly, everything is neutral into Ogerpon or resisted at that point. So yeah, I think it's probably we take Ekans over Scrafty, and then we can... yeah, we can do some stuff with that. So yeah, I kind of was talking myself out of Ekans, but I think we're gonna use it now, honestly. Okay, anyway, I gotta progress this. I gotta keep an eye out for... I think most of these guys are catchable here. So I'll try and catch as many of them as I can while we're in Kitakami. Because I can pretty much just lead Snorlax to sweep this whole thing right now, because it's over leveled for the area we're in. My nifty Pokemon cannot go in the water. Did not get the upgrade. Apparently that rumble will keep going unless I quick. Alright, the Milotic. Alright, how strong is this Milotic? Out of curiosity. You're awfully lucky that I'm around. Damn, okay, this thing's actually like way beefier than everything else that's been here. I mean, we still solo this with Snorlax, great, but like, still. Damn, that Morpeko getting bopped. Doesn't even have an electric type move right now. Yeah, that shit might have been enough. Yeah, it was. Sheesh, that surprised me. Now that I think about it, Pokemon like that one do show up here from time to time. You know, you're pretty handy to have around in a battle, aren't you? Yeah, I'm over-leveled, man. Okay, is that Crystal Cluster? Maybe it was stuck to that Pokemon you fought. The energy coming from those crystals at the bottom of the pool, I knew it. Miss Briar? Hi there, Carmine, and Goose too. I thought you were paired with the other students. Did you decide to switch things up? I'm sorry, Miss Briar, but this place is actually pretty special. I'm not a big fan of outsiders just wandering up here. I'm aware that it's sacred ground, yes. I did get permission from the caretaker, though. Was that not sufficient? Why did you come here? Oh, I was just doing a bit of field research. I was interested in the properties of the water here. And, well, my hunch was on the money. You see, the crystal pools emit energy of the same wavelength as terrestrial energy, though I have no idea why that is. Once I figure that out, I might be able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomena in regions other than Paldea. I see. Well, we've got somewhere to be, so let's head back, Goose. See you later, crazy professor. Just whip out my phone, call for a taxi in front of her to get away. Hey, Grandpa, we got a crystal cluster you needed. Who's Carmine? I'm so sorry. Huh? Something happened? Kieran, he ran off with the mask. What? Why would Kiki do that? Did you tell him about the ogre or something? I haven't said a word. Right, I'm sorry. I know you wouldn't go blabbing to him like that. Kieran seemed to be headed to Loyalty Plaza with the mask. I think it would be best for you two to go after him. Can I fly there? Nice. Goose. Kiki, what are you doing? You knew, didn't you? You knew that the ogre wasn't bad guy from the stories? The Loyal Three were the bad guys, but the ogre is the one that gets treated like an outcast. You knew. And you two did the same thing to me. You treated me like an outcast when you went and met with the ogre. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... You're no different than the villagers back then. You know how much I love the ogre. You acted like you didn't know anything, but you were laughing at me behind my back all along. That's not what happened at all. Liar, you're a liar. What's got into you, Kiki? You're acting real off today. Goose, battle me. If you win, I'll give you back the mask. So come on, battle me already. Are you sure? I need this battle. Get to your position. I'm not gonna hold anything back, you hear me? Buddy, I have a Snorlax that will solo you. I should just teach this thing Belly Drum to flex in this guy's face. Challenge by Pokemon Trainer Kieran. I know this isn't right, but I can't just hand over the mask to you. Okay. Oh my god, I'm slower. I honestly thought we might get through this without taking any damage. Nah, we good. We keep balling. Level 28, yeah, we're good. Jeez, they're all faster! They're all faster! A little scary, not gonna lie. Snorlax, you slow. Got the crit for me, though. No, I don't want to switch. We're good. I really should have checked before I did that to make sure this wasn't a go. I was just clicking mash. I didn't even realize what was in. Cramorant's in the game? I could have used a Cramorant last time. I was so sure it was not in the game. I could have had a Cramorant against the Ice Gym. I could have had an extra Mon. I literally... Oh my gosh. I made it so much harder on myself. Man, this guy's actually chipping away at Snorlax. Okay, I might have to use something on this Snorlax. It's literally slower than everything on his team for later fights. Oh my gosh, I'm finally faster. Alright, this was not as confidently soloing him as I was gonna hope. Because the Belly Drum Flex absolutely would have killed me. But we still won with one mod. Yeah, punch that cement. Kiki, are you alright? Here, I promised. Kieran will return the teal mask to you. You put the teal mask in your key items bag. Say hi to the ogre for me. Hey, listen, Kiki, I should apologize for it. I'm going home. I'm sorry about all that. He's normally not like this at all. Do you think most people act up like that around Kieran's age? I don't know. You're right. I sure never let teenage angst get to my head like that. I don't know what to do with him. You can hear something? Is it coming from the Loyal 3 monument? What's going on? All right. Huh? What in the world? What do you want? What are they doing? Seriously, what is going on? What was all that about? Hey, you're right. 3 of them, and they had a sinister look. That's gotta be them. The story said they laid rest under the statues, right? What brought them back to life? Wait, they ran off toward Kitakami Hall. That can't be good. Let's go after him, Goose. Okay, fly to there. Goose, if only you'd been here a few minutes earlier. Hey, did those lousy 3 Pokemon come here? I believe you mean the loyal 3, Carmine. Forget about that silly title. Always with your attitude. But yes, they did miss out on you missed out on an incredible treat. The loyal 3 were visiting our humble little hall. It seemed they wished to collect the shining masks we've been keeping safe here at Kitakami Hall. So naturally, we're representatives of the hall. We're happy to return the masks to them with all haste. You gave them the masks? And we offered them a platter of our special Kitakami mochi, packed full of our best herbs. The loyal 3 gobbled them up in a flash. And you fed them? Kitakami mochi are full of nutrition. The loyal 3 are bigger and stronger now, I'm sure. But those lousy 3 are the bad guys. The masks belong to Ogerpon. I really wish I could tell them everything. So, where did those 3 go? They went at once to ascend Oni Mountain. Perhaps they have it in mind to finish off the terrible orc that looks in the dreaded den. No wonder they're dubbed the Loyal 3. Such hardworking heroes they are. This isn't the time for laughing at all. If the story we heard is true, then those 3 must have gone to get revenge on Ogerpon. They say the ogre fought using the powers of its masks, but Ogerpon doesn't have any masks right now, right? I won't stand a chance. Yeah, we're on the same page, but we should split up. You headed the Dread and help Ogerpon. I'll go back home to get the mask fixed up. Give me the mask and the crystal. Thanks. I'll head your way the moment the mask's fixed. Until then, make sure Ogerpon's safe. Okay, let's just heal Snorlax real quick. I feel like we probably should be able to beat everybody, but... Alright, now let's... No, not Loyalty Plaza. I gotta come here, because I gotta fly to Ogerpon's place, and then we can get going. Okay. This is the most work we have put in for any Pokemon of this card lock, but also Ogerpon is the best mon that we pulled in that pack, so we kind of need it. I mean, like, realistically, I can probably win this without it, but it's just so much easier with it. Okay. So I gotta keep an eye out for all of the mons that are in Kitakami that I could also use. So, Mankeys, Ekans. Should have been keeping an eye out earlier. I believe Hippowdon's also available in here. Not sure if Staryu is. I thought Sneasel might be, but I think that's more towards north. I don't think we're gonna run into any of them at the moment. But yeah, I know there are Ekans kind of near town. I know there are Mankeys kind of near town. Kind of pick those guys up and we can start working on leveling some of them up in some of these future fights. Okay. The Snorlax pretty much solos what we're dealing with, I think, at this point because of our level gap. Perfect. Come on. Yippee! Come on. Oh, I should have swapped out high horsepower onto this guy. I might switch. I should swap out. Because you're fairy poison, not fairy flying. Yeah, we eat that. Oh! Snorlax, fight it. Snorlax! Snorlax, why? Yeah, I don't think that was part of the ladder. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to confuse me, but I was already... Alright, nice. Yeah, I can't swap Snorlax's move, but honestly, we probably can... We probably one-tap most of these guys anyway. Just not faster. Knock it all off! They were trying to go 3 against 1, huh? I guess a fair fight's too much to expect, but now that we're here, we'll make you regret ever coming back to life. Kiki. They ran away? I guess I'm too much for them to handle. Goose, go on, say it properly. About the mask. I was just so angry and... What I did was real dumb. So I'm so sorry. I'm sorry too. I don't know what for, but I'm sorry too. Thanks, Goose. He was sulking around, so I grabbed him by the collar and dragged him here. And, well, I'm glad I did. Fun, fun. It's for you, the real-life ogre. Wowzers, you're really something. You wanted to be the one to give the mask back to Ogerpon, right, Kiki? This is for you, dear ogre. It seems scared. Maybe it's not good with new people, Kiki? I don't think it'll take the mask if I'm the one giving it back. You should be the one to do it, Goose. You return the teal mask to Ogerpon. It seems so happy. It seems pretty comfortable around you, Goose. It'd be nice if we could give the other 3 masks back to Ogerpon too, don't you think? Did those 3 Pokemon take the masks that were in Kitakami Hall? Yeah. Never mind that the masks rightfully belong to poor Ogerpon here. I wouldn't put it past the so-called low 3 to play out a second ambush either. We need to keep Ogerpon safe while we deal with them. That means the 3 of us are going to form the team. The Mask Retrieval Squad. Count me in. Good idea, isn't it? And you get to be my second in command. I can come too? Of course you can. And now that that's settled, let's go gather intel about the loyal 3 in Mosai. We're going to get those masks back. We can do this. Oh my. Ogerpon will not follow you around. Alright. When I previously did this, I did not fly with Ogerpon because I wanted to have the fun of running around with the thing. Okay, let's see what's cool. Nothing that we know about other than Toad Scroll. I guess that tracks. We haven't caught a lot of the ones we needed. Oh right, I got to go through this cutscene. What's wrong, Ogerpon? I bet it doesn't want to go into the village. The villagers did a pretty good job of chasing it away back then, so... Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, maybe Ogerpon can wait for us here. We can gather information while it waits. Do you think it'll be okay? Pay attention now, Ogerpon. We go in village, you stay here, Ogerpon stay. Do you understand? Oh! I'm gonna take that as a no. It's so cute. It's so cute. Looks like it understood that. What was wrong with what I said? Alright, I think I talked to you. Okay, I didn't want to buy anything. Okay, never mind. If you're not locals, you won't know nothing. Go through, of course. I saw it wandering the barrens. We're just lovey-dovey. Oh, we're lovey-dovey couple, don't you think? You bet. Just a pair of the perfect, right? Hey, you. We're wondering if any Pokemon that are lovey-dovey like the two of us. If you manage to find them, bring them here. Oh, I'm sure you'll find one when Lechonks fly. I don't think I've ever completed this quest line. Okay, that's Perrin. Monkey Dory. Thought someone had collapsed, so I went to check on them, but it was just Monkey Dory taking a nap. It can be so peaceful around that pond out there. What an ideal place for a snooze. Okay. So we just need to tell us the clue about Pheasantipity to move on. Oh, here we go, Pheasantipity. I saw Pheasantipity zoom through the sky over Oni Mountain. It was so much cooler than the stories say. We're back, Ogerpon. Alright, let's combine the info we've gathered. You first, Kiki. Okay, well, here's what I heard. I see. Interesting. Thanks to the information you two brought, I think we know exactly where each of these lousy three are hiding. Look, I'm the leader here. Mundane work like gathering info just doesn't suit me. Besides, I tried talking to a few people here and they got nervous and stuff. I'm just too pretty for my own good. I'll record everything we found out about those three Pokemon to Rotom Phone Boost. That way, we won't forget any. The whereabouts of Okidogi, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity have been added to your map. Okay, Okidogi is the easiest. I'm not going. What? You're part of the team. You need to come along. As long as Goose is around, I'm sure Ogerpon will feel safe. Besides, I got things to do. Sorry. I wonder if he's still upset. Well, I can't force him to tag along. Let's just take care of this ourselves. You can decide where we head first. Let's get all of Orcapon's masks back, alright? Alright, so... the toughest one to get is... gonna be this one here. So... fly into the crystal pool. It's probably our best bet. So this is all enclosed. I'm trying to remember. There was a hole I fell down that puts me inside the mountain nearby here, but I can't remember if I got to it by means that I do not have. Which is very possible. I just want to circle and make sure there's not like a cave entrance in here somewhere, but I don't think there is. So I think we're just gonna have to... I think we're just going to go this way and see if we can... Oh, hey. I have never noticed these ladders here before. Ever. Dang. Okay, that was actually so much easier than when I did this in my original playthrough. Yippee yippee! It's just a Geodude in the way. Alright, so we gotta go in through this cave. Oh, a little Tynamo. Ogerpon, where are you going? What is this? What did this just... Did you say my goo? Little questionable. Oh, Sneasel! Sneasel, we need that. Please be holding the item that you need to evolve. Oh, of course you get the attack boost. I mean, it's probably not gonna matter, but still, it's like, really? Girl, I can't hit you. I mean, boy, you're a boy. Okay, nothing here. Took off it. Took off. I should put Thunder Wave back on that guy. Alright, let's just accept that we might have to go big. Okay, Sneasel. I need you to listen up. Get in this ball. Oh my gosh, I got 3 rolled. That sucks. Listen, you don't want me hitting you with anything. How bad is this thing's catch? I didn't think Sneasel had that bad of a catch rate. Okay. Okay. New plan. This is not the status I want to use, but... Sneasel, get in the ball. Thank you. Alright, so anyway, let's put this back on you, eh? There's so many Sneasels down here now. Let me out! Let me out! Overpond scared me a little bit there. So, if I stick to the real, actual path, that should... Okay, it's water, but it's pretty shallow. Oh, a Tynamo. These things are so hard to notice. There's another one right there. Okay, I don't think this item's worth the hassle. We just have to beat up this Loyal 3. Just have to beat up this Loyal 3. And then... we'll be good. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can use Steel. We're fine. I was like, I was going to change my moveset, but we're fine for this fight. Its speed rose. That's whatever. Like, it was gonna be faster than us anyway. Does it remind me a little? Carmine, are you trying to flirt right now? You toxic chain. Actually, Carmine, great move, because... Damn. Only half with that, eh? Hey, I'm gonna be the one who deals more damage. You got that? Your Morpeko's about to faint. And now it's pure dark type. Which, I mean, it was still gonna take super effective before, but like, yeah, this Dazzling Gleam is just... Did it crit me last time? It must have, because that did way less damage. No. That's what you get. The fire mask. Nice. One sec. Pawn, we did it. We finished. We got the first mask back. I remember this one being so much harder to get. It sure is happy. You know, I felt this way at the Crystal Pool too, but we make a good team. 2 masks left. Let's take down the other 3. Okay. Map. You're the easiest one to get to. Yeah, there must be a... I assume I can kind of go up a ramp there by the looks of it on the map. Once again, I think I've always just, like, jumped up there and climbed up the wall. So this is kind of a test. And then Okie Dokie is actually just, like, on the ground. Like, no elevation whatsoever. Oh, I should have looked for Ekans. Whoops. Whoops. Anyway, what's here? A Munchlax. I am now realizing that I might be in the wrong spot. Yeah, this is near the entrance. I think there could be Mankey nearby here, though, that we should catch. How's our squad? Okay, so we're fully healed. That's good. Ew, no, I don't need you. Leave me alone. I wish I had repels, but there's no option. The game just expects me to be good at movement, which I'm not. Man, no. No, let me out. Maybe not. I might have to circle back. Yeah. Leave me alone. Why are there so many green Pokemon in the grass? Let me be. we're gonna roll up this way because I can probably catch, at the very least, a... Oh, there's a whole flock of applin. Flock? I wonder what the proper term for a bunch of grass dragons that look like apples is. That's Poochyena. I swore there was Ekans here before. There's one. Okay, this thing is so low level. Get in the ball. Oh! You would. You would. Alright, alright. I should really be leading Galvantula, I guess. Oh, and now there's an Ekans behind me that was definitely not there before this fight. Yeah, that's not gonna work, but you can do that all day if you want. Get in the ball! 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's just meander down. Okay, there's Mienfu. I'm fairly certain we saw monkeys before. Alright, so this should be the pond. Okay, how did that little... how did jumping over that little tiny guy block you? I would just like an explanation, please. Okay, Alright, you big monkey. Fight me. Ah, it's the cocky looking one. That huge head must mean it's Monkey Dory. This one's got a bigger too, huh? Time for us to put this one in its place, Goose. Spadefros? That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, the fact you're super effective now, kinda nice. Hee, someone's got a weakness. Oh, we got the paralysis. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Well, it might. We at least get to move first next. Well, we should probably both get to move first before it now. So now it might actually mean that Carmine gets to attack with Morpeko. Yeah, and that damage there might be enough to finish it off with a body slam. Ooh, not quite. It's a little thicker than I thought. Oh, the confusion's annoying. But I guess it's into me. Morpeko doesn't do enough damage to take it out, though, I don't think. Oh, it's close, but not quite. Okay. If Snorlax. Snorlax, thank you. Okay, we beat the Titanic Monkey Dory. We'll fix movesets after. We're just trying to get these guys some levels while we're farming this to get Ogerpon. Hey, look, it dropped a mass too, just like the last one. That makes 2 masks back where they belong. Wellspring mask returned. Ponyo! Did it, Ogerpon. No opponent's gonna give us any trouble so long as we're a team. Kiki really should have come with us. Well, one more mask remaining. Let's make this loyal one, a loyal nut. Can I fly there? I can fly there. Oi. Close enough. Alright, keep an eye out for Mankeys. No Mankeys. Come on, Goose. It's time to cut this Pokemon down to size. Hey. Scarf's way too stylish for the likes of you. I'm gonna teach you to sit the hard way. Yeah, maybe I should just let go of Angela into this, but whatever. Pokemon's just chilling, dancing in the background. Okay, so yeah, its defense is neutral now. I think we still just discharge. Oops, sorry, Carmine. Yeah, that did nothing. Oh, good, we did get the paralysis. Let's go. I want to finish off this meeting myself. Let your leader have the last attack, okay? Girl, I just knocked out your Morpeko. You good to send more in? Oh, she is. Hey, discharge? Probably not the play that, eh? Discharge, not the play, I guess. Yeah, let's, maybe go back to Snorlax. It also did nothing. Like, that thing rose its defense, and it did nothing. And I'm over leveled. This thing's bulkier than I thought. That's gonna poison me. Okay, it didn't actually. You take those? Can't remember if this resists normal. I know fighting's super effective, but I'm not sure if fighting actually even resists anything. Oh, nice. Yeah, on it. Okay, well that's... It could just be the Snorlax difference too, but... Oh, it avoided it. Is takedown not 100%? Oh, low kick's gonna hurt though. Yeah, low kick hurts! This is by far the toughest one. Oh, it boosted my attack again. Nice. Never mind, you did nothing. Okay, +2. Still not gonna finish, but it'll get good chip. Oh, low kick into the Mighty Ant. Mighty Ant holds on at 1? Crazy. Alright, we got this. Okay, my body slam should finish. Probably should have terrored for the damage boost. I don't know. I can't remember. It might have got us there a little bit faster. Yeah, I don't need to worry about replacing any moves on some of these guys. We'll figure that out after. And there it is. We got the last mask. Congratulations, Ogerpon, and good work, Goose. Thank goodness it all worked out right. Ogerpon? Goose, it's this. Kiki, what's up? Well, I wanted to ask a favor. I wanted you to come to the village and bring the ogre with you. But the villagers... You gotta trust me. It'll be okay, I promise. That's all I wanted to ask. Just come. I wonder what's gotten into him. Everyone in the village thinks that Ogerpon's a menace, right? I hope he knows what he's doing. Pon. But he did have a confident look in his eye. Let's trust Kiki and head to the village. If things go south, I'll use my natural charm to smooth things over. Yeah, I'm going slow because I feel like there's a lot of fighting types around here. I mean, if we don't, we know because Annihilate's a Gen 9 exclusive mod to Paldea. Well, I don't know. We don't know that it's exclusive to Paldea. It first appeared in Paldea. We should be able to find it back there as well. But just be nice if we... Oh, Iron Defense, hey? A little late on that one. Alright, anyway. I don't see us making any progress there, so let's just progress the story. It should be easy enough to get a Mankey, a Staryu, and a Hippowdon. Kiki, what's this all really about? I know you must be scared, Ogerpon, but I did my best. So just trust me and come with me, okay? So, that's the Ogerpon? It's actually real? Don't worry. So this is the Ogre of Oni Mountain. This is the true face of Ogerpon, who we've so sorely wronged. For far too long, we've told tales casting you as the villain here in Kitakami. We all owe you a great apology. Oni? Hey, what's going on? Why the sudden about face? Kieran's been running around the whole village telling everyone the true story of what happened. I was worried he'd stir a lot of resentment, so I told him to stop, but... We're so sorry, dear Ogerpon. Ogerpon's so cute. Seems that I was wrong to worry so much. Who knew Kiki had it in him, especially since he usually hates talking to people. From now on, you can come to the village whenever you want, and you don't need to hide your face when you do. The 3 masks we kept at Kid Economy Hall rightfully belong to you all along. If you manage to get them back from those 3 villains, please feel welcome to keep them. We got the masks back, and we managed to clear Ogerpon's name. Now that's what I call a happy ending. One last thing to do. Let's escort Ogerpon back to its home. It's a villainous look that guy's got. It's very ominous. Maybe it was this way I saw the Mankeys. You know what I'm realizing? For the like main story of this, and including like parents' part, this like corner of the map is basically useless. As is this, as is like its own like this Timeless Woods. And then this entire side, especially across the river, other than like the pathway up to here, useless for the story. Unused space. This Kid Economy Wild's also not super used, but like it's like a third of the map that we almost don't use, you know? Quarter of the map, like it's pretty significant. Alright, let's battle Kieran and Ogerpon. We capture Ogerpon. We get our last half of our team. And then it's Elite Four time. Yeah, this is a little longer than the hour I was originally hoping for, but we are almost done. Honestly, the most annoying part is just that I can't fast travel to these things before I go to them. I mean, we could get there a whole heck of a lot faster if I had done the Titan stuff, but I also then would have had to go off track at another point to do the Titan stuff. I feel like, honestly, probably the movement we, especially for this half, the movement I would have gained by doing the Titans probably would have offset the time sink. Like, it probably would have been more efficient to have done the Titans, but at this point, it's a little late on that one. A lot of timbers, no Mankeys though. Alright, so the Powdon will be easy enough. Annihilate is going to be a little bit of a grind because we have to get up to Annihilate and then actually like use the move enough times to evolve it. So that'll be a little bit of a grind and then we'll be done. Almost would have been better to go get a Mankey, I think, before doing all this, because I could have burned... Yeah, I should have done that, because I could have burned the hits I needed to use in those fights by just using that move. Because nothing is normal. Hey, hold up. If it's not gonna stay here, then I want Ogerpon to come with me. Kiki. I know I'm being real selfish, but Goose, please, let me battle you. I want to see which one of us get to keep Ogerpon with them. Okay, Kiki. I know you really love Ogerpon. I really honestly understand. But you have to think about Ogerpon's feelings too. I want to battle anyway. So let me know once you're ready. Alright, once again, since I can't fly here, there is no point in trying to go find the Mankey and then make my way back up. So let's just get these fights over with. We'll deal with the Mankey stuff. And then... well, let's get started. Whoever wins gets to be Ogrepon's partner. So don't you dare hold back. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Kieran. When did this guy get a shift tree? Level 33. No. Alright. Ice Punch? You don't even have a fighting type stab move? Crazy. Oh, it's got some bulk though. Oh, there it is. Eee. Yeah, that probably would have been a good time to switch in on Galvantula, eh? No. Okay, this thing absolutely is faster because the Yanma was faster. You could actually do something, Larvesta. Watch this thing Ancient Power on me. Watch this thing hit Ancient Power. Just to nuke this. What the? That wasn't very effective. That was resisted. Larvesta, you're trash. Oh my god, the Ancient Power. Yeah, honestly, should have seen the Ancient Power coming. You're not holding back. Thank you, but I won't hold back either. Bro, I'm like actually throwing though. Oh, this probably nukes me, right? Alright, this is actually kind of funny, because, this is a little bit of a wall. Yeah, and this thing I can't do anything with, right? Yeah, it's kind of like... hey, cool. Let's do this. Let's play this game. This will be fun. Oh, I should have swapped out there. Alright, so now we low-key Sackler Resta, but if it lives, it lives. Because at least this is neutral. Alright, now we bring you back in. This thing has no accuracy. Get paralysis, so it's got to fight through paralysis and accuracy. Oh, I don't care about you. Is there any stockpile? No. Nah. Okay, I think I've been faster than this thing the whole time as Snorlax, and we've one-shot it every time. Okay, we didn't one-shot it this time. Ooh, Dragon Breath. Oh, that's fine. As long as it doesn't... Yeah, okay. No P-word, no P-word. We're good. Alright. So... that's that part of the fight down. Oh, it's not? Oh my god. Cured. Cured. Man. Man. Stop. Okay, this thing is gonna hit me first. It's gonna hit me with Earthquake. I'm pretty bulky. So let's go with Earth, guaranteed hit. If we can get good damage on it, I think we might go down here, but then we just swap in. Oh, never mind, we got it. It's like, we got Body Slam, or not Body Slam, we got a Sucker Punch on one of our Mons, so we should be able to finish it. First time, Snorlax can't solo a fight. Alright, nice. We're making some progress on these two. Yeah, honestly, it's not terrible. It's at least good for the psychic coverage on a couple Mons. Not that you're probably going to go in on psychics because you're weak to them, but... Alright, now we just click A until we can get out of this scene. How's my team looking? Okay, we're fully healed. Snorlax is fine into everything but rock, and the rock kind of sucks for the rest of it. Do we... Okay, actually, the real question is, I think we actually do this thing. I think we actually... Okay. I'm pretty sure Mankey is a very early Pokemon we can find. And the ghost type move Primeape's gonna need to use is neutral into everything Overpond does. So actually, what about over here? God, where do I find Mankey? I know it's early on. I know it's pretty easy to find, but like it's the issue of finding them when you don't. Where are you, Mankey? Where can I find you? Not Jagged Pass. South Province Area 5, West Province Area 1. So this is Area 5. Maybe it was over here I saw them. Okay. Not immediately visible, but... Oh, there he is! Let's go! Getting this ball. Should have led Galvantula. I wouldn't even be able to... Oh, quick catch, let's go. Okay. Mankey down. Mankey down, okay. Let me just confirm Staryu's location. And then we should be good. Alright, we want to go to the desert, because that's where we'll see the Powdons. Wait. Alright, cool. Staryu's not in the game. Hey, Scrafty. Welcome to the team. I mean, I guess we could also use Rellor. Yeah, we could also use Rellor. The thing with Rellor is that Scrafty and Rellor are both bad into our... Oh, you have a learn set. You're bred, right, Scrafty? They're both bad into the flying type. What are they good into? What is Rellor's... I don't know if Rellor has like a thing it's good into, honestly, in the Elite Four. I don't think I'm wrong. I think you can get... Powdons in here. I just gotta tread carefully because I don't want to trigger the Titan fight. So I gotta give the Iron Treads a wide berth here. No, Arvin, I don't want to be a part of this. There they are. You're mine. Oh, it's a Sandstream one. Does it always have Sandstream? Oh, it's just always, okay, never mind. It just always has it, so, it is what it is. We stuck with it. Alright, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Can't even paralyze this thing. You might have to toxic it with wheezing. Alright, let's try one of these just to see if we can get a different result. Oh! Okay, well now we can't even swap out. You're just stuck in here now. Yeah, so unfortunately we're stuck with Sandstorm as our ability. Why are things having to... Oh my gosh, now it's digging. Okay, well let's burn a turn anyway. What is my luck? Oh, really? Oh, wait, and now you finally work. Okay, cool. Alright, boxes. We want to put Mankey in here now. I think I already used a Mankey. I'm pretty sure this is the Mankey I actually just caught. And that's awkward. I could have just grabbed that Mankey and leveled it up. Anyway. Oh, it's got an angle point, actually. Looks kind of good. Should we take that? Mankey. Yeah, we'll toss everybody else on the team. We don't have a lot of candies. swore Relor was in this area too. Maybe I'm wrong. Excuse me. If not, we're just breed Scrafty. And a little more keen on doing that. Plus, we do kind of, plus, yeah. We'll see if we find a Relor, we might do it. We're gonna have to transfer things over to my other save file anyway to get everything caught up to the level we're needed at for the Elite Four and Champion. But I was kind of hoping to get everything else now. I guess we're gonna have to transfer Overpawn over. If we do it all now, we're still gonna have to transfer Overpawn over later. But it might be worth doing too, because then I can have... It might be worth doing now, because then I can use the Mankey as my attacking mon in that fight instead of Snorlax, and get what I need. I should also have a Dire Claw to use on Sneasel. Otherwise, we might, for the evolution, have to put it into Legends Arceus. I'm gonna have to crack out my Legends Arceus game just to get that done. I gotta switch. No, switch. But we're close. After we get... Once we get these guys leveled up, we will have the squad more or less finished. We just got to get Ogerpon and then level up Ogerpon, and then... no, I don't want to close out of this yet, because I want to move them into my main save, so we can do the leveling up. Let me load crew trope my Ogerpon there or not. I have a random Ogerpon chilling there. Let me confirm that it's... Oh my god. If that thing's level is usable, I'm gonna be so mad. That thing's level is actually usable in this Elite Four, and I didn't have to go through it, and I just had an Ogerpon I could use. Now, the thing is, that one might have EVs on it. There's a chance that I've EV trained it, so it would kind of be unfair and kind of defeat the point of the challenge, but... It also would have saved us... almost 2 hours is what we're at now on that count. Hour and a half or so, so... Okay, no, good, cool. That thing's level 100, and I don't think my other one is lower than it. Okay, we'll put everybody here on the squad. We low-key actually need to do Scrafty too, don't we? Do have to do the egg. Or Relor. Level are you 62? 45? I have a 45? actually could almost take that Scrafty from this save file to speed it up. That would defeat the spirit of having the IVs kind of randomized, and it might have EV. If it's a 45, and I'm looking at the IVs are good because it's definitely from a raid. But we've done. Let's not cheat too much at the end here. You back. Nope, I want you in. Okay, Scrafty. Ditto. Get busy. Catchable and Kitakami, aren't you? Level 45 means you're probably catchable in Kitakami. No, no, they are... How the heck did I get a level 45? It's gotta be from a raid. Didn't know... Well, I guess they do have lower level raids in the... in that part of the DLC. I guess they exist, so... Come on, you are the last thing we need. Give me an egg. Give me the egg, please. Man. Man. Oh, there we go. We're done. Okay. Boxes. We move you onto the squad. Welcome back to the team, Colossal. Oh, ditto goes. Okay. Slide everybody else onto here. So we're still, do I have, sort by name. Sneasel, is it Razor Claw? I think it's this. I think it's this I gotta give it. Why am I looking up Amazon? I don't want to look up Amazon. I want to look up Sneasel. Yeah, it's Razor Claw at nighttime. So we're gonna hatch this egg first, and then we'll do the leveling up. See if we can get to the night cycle. Don't think anybody else is gonna have. Okay, that was not a long egg. So we'll work on leveling everybody else up first, and then we'll work on Sneasel because we want to get the evolution, obviously. Alright, now we're gonna sort by type. That's not the move I care about. Honestly, we should probably toss that on there anyway. So I think it learns it on evolution. Yeah, there's Rage Fist. Let's get rid of Fury Swipe. That might have overleveled you a little bit, eh? That might have overloaded you just a wee bit. Alright, I don't think I can bring you in the next fight, but... Oh no, level cap's like... Jeez, that's a jump. 58. Okay, so we got some space to... You don't have guts or anything. I think that's worth it. Probably not worth it. Brick Break's pretty good. It's a lot more consistent. We might put low kick on the team as well. We'll see. Crunch is pretty good, honestly. I think anytime we can use... I think there's very few times we're not going to hit the dark or the... Yeah, we're not going to give you high jump kick. That's crazy. We're not going to give you focus punch. That's crazy. Okay, so Scraggy evolves. Yeah, so we got some room. The first two are 58. It's 60, 61, and then 62. So it's pretty quick succession, honestly. We don't want to level them up too much because we're going to put them back in for the fight with Overpawn. Especially... Well, I guess we only really need an Light. We can kind of use the rest of them to finish off Overpawn. Yeah, I don't need Swallow. We want Stockpile. We definitely don't want Spit Up. Acid Spray, maybe. Well, it's definitely better than Poison Sting. Okay. Oh, Sludge Bomb, way better than Acid Spray. Gastro Acid. I think this is the one that removes abilities, right? Yeah, that. I don't think there's really anything we're going to use that for. I don't think we want to set Sandstorm. Takedown does damage to you. I don't think that's what we want to do. Roar, it's too hard to calculate what it's going to do. Rest isn't bad, because we could... Yeah, rest isn't bad. Because we could put a Chesto Berry on you. You know, I used to always think this was a shiny. Because of a different color. I didn't realize it was male-female. For a long time. Do you guys think we're at nighttime yet? Let's just pop a little one in here. Yeah, we're not nighttime yet. Anyway, this can probably have one more because we got to get to 58. Oh, earthquake. Yes, please. So this can actually go up a bit more. This can go up a bit more. Screech at 46 is wild. Stomping Tantrum. I guess for... Not even into the Psychic, because we can just hit Rage Fist, right? I mean, I'm not hitting Swagger. Maybe I am going to hit Low Kick. Let's put Stomping Tantrum. We'll see if it's got any setup moves, though, on it. But... Okay, I probably don't want to play around too much with... I don't know if we want Outrage. Maybe we toss that on before the Dragon fight. I think we can change moves mid-go here, so we'll see. Belch. User must have eaten a berry to use... that feels a little too situational. I think we're definitely going to be reevaluating that one's moveset at some point. Powdon wants to learn Double Edge. It's recoil. I'm not keen on that. 53. Because I think the only one we're definitely going to move back is Annihilate. Fisher? It's not really going to work for what we're trying to do here. Let's pop another one of these in here. Just see if we're at nighttime yet. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we can go hard on Sneasel now. We can pop... We can probably get 2 extra large... We can probably get 3 extra larges, realistically. Let's start with 2. Just to see where that takes us. Yeah, we could definitely get another one. Home Claws is pretty good. Probably better than Metal Claw for what we're fighting. I don't think we're going to use Fling. Like I said, we can get a 3rd one in here. Let's see where that takes us. Ooh, Nasty Plot. Are we a special attacker? Oh, absolutely we are not. Even with the factor of nature boost it, we are not a special attacker. We're definitely using Home Claws. We're getting a little close to keep using extra larges. So let's just... we can get one more into here, I think. I think I'll leave... I'm going to have to come back in here anyway for Ogerpon. So I'm going to leave most of the squad in here. And we'll just put Primate back in there. And then let's get everybody up to level cap other than Primate. No. And we'll pump 2 of these into you. That takes you to 58. Okay. So everybody else is where they need to be. I could just transfer them back in, and I might. Primeape's gonna go back in, but we're bring them back over because we're gonna use them in our fight against Ogerpon to try and get some hits in on that we're gonna have to do anyway. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna beat Ogerpon. Bring Ogerpon and Primeape back in here, and then finally Elite Four, which hopefully we can just blitz. Yeah, Larry is gonna be tough, honestly. Sneasel's our best bet into it to start with, but Flamigo is a little rough for Sneasel because it's quad weak to its fighting type. We can probably bait out. We can probably bait it out with the. We can probably bait out and put Primeape in, or actually, we can probably put Ogerpon in because we can make it neutral with the rock option. So let's open this file. We'll move everything back in to our file where we're playing this out of. So that's most of the squad. We're gonna move them back in. We're gonna fight Ogerpon. We'll grab Ogerpon and Primeape, bring them over here, get them leveled up. No, we didn't put them back in yet. So I had to actually I had to stay in home. Silly me, had to stay in home, you know. Crazy thought, right? So yeah, we're gonna move these guys back over, then we'll take on the Elite Four. Feel pretty decent into Rika and into Poppy. Larry, I'm a little concerned with, and then Hassel, I think is doable. Hassel, I think is not. It's not great, but I think Larry's our worst one. We just have so much weakness to flying, and no way of resisting it. But if we can get to Gita, we should be fine. If we can get to Gita intact, but especially with Primeape and Ogerpon, we probably sweep her. I don't think we need too much else other than that. Which is honestly good because we've been having to sack and lose things to gym leaders. So the fact we have a team that's pretty decent overall, it's really nice. I was a wee bit worried, I'll be honest. I have to get to here. I think the fastest way is still going through here. I think it's still going through there, given the fact I don't have any way of fast traveling. So let's do that. I don't have any way of fast. Well, I don't have any like better movement. I just gotta ride up. But while we're here, boxes. Once again, I don't like. I'm not using them in battle, so Should have enough of that stuff to get us out. Yeah, Ogerpon might just solo Rika. It honestly might solo Poppy too with Fire Mask Ogerpon. I'm just debating with the ground one. Do I make Ogerpon Water Pon and like is there, because does rock resist poison? I don't think it does. I don't think there's a way that I can resist the poison damage on Clodsire that it might do. The issue with Clodsire is it will have the ability to water absorb, so I... So, yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to debate whether just straight grass pawn is fine. And it might be. Right, because water isn't going to give us a lot of resistances we don't already have. I'll take a look at her team to see if there's anything else that's new. The only reason, yeah, is we could still hit it with grass, but grass is only neutral. So, and rock is not going to help either. So Ogerpon doesn't have a great matchup into her ace, but we could maybe get Hippowdon in there. Alright, Ogerpon, let's fight. Hanyo. Okay, fire first. Is it the order we fought them in? 'Cause I don't remember being fire first last time. Okay. It trusts the licensed mask. So this is what Ogerpon's really capable of. Gets plus attack. Okay, hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. That actually does a lot of damage to me. I'm not gonna lie. Memories of adventuring with you grant Ogerpon strength. Dang, it's Water Mask next. Okay. I was really hoping for Rock for another... Well, I wouldn't be quick because I'm using the Ghost type move, so it's all neutral. And this is gonna boost the death. Yeah, this is the order we fought it in, eh? This is gonna give us our third one. Oh, we one-shot it that time, though. Enemies working together to retreat the mask, grant Ogerpon strength. Okay, yeah, this one is gonna boost defense, so we probably shouldn't get the knockout on this. But Ivy Cudgel is a rock type move, so it's not that big. How did the first one survive? Oh, it just SD'd? It just... Okay. We're not SD'd. Work up? Must have been work up because it was special attack too. I mean, honestly, the fact that it's living some of these, so that's 5 Rage Fist. Like, it's just helping us. Alright, memories of a partner from long, long ago grant Ogerpon strength. And this is grass. And this is just normal. Like, speed, that's fine. Alright, so that's giving us a couple of Rage Fists. I think that's everything Ogerpon's got. Now's your chance to catch it. Okay, and this is guaranteed catch. Ogerpon entrusts you with the Cornerstone Mask, Wellspring Mask, and Hearthfilling Mask. Put the mask in the other items pocket. Okay, story's done now, right? Hey, well done, Goose. That was pretty impressive. Hey, congratulations. Thanks, Kieran. Yeah. Why can't I be like you, Goose? Why? Alright. I hate when he gets like that. Don't worry about him. He's the one who said the winner gets to become Ogerpon's partner. Come on, let's head home. Oh, we're still gonna have to go through the whole... Hey Goose, good morning. I've got a message from Carmine. She says she's waiting for you at Loyalty Plaza, and that you should hurry and meet her there. Say, why do you two always use me as your messenger boy, huh? Okay, no intention of doing that right now. Because now... we just gotta beat up a couple more mons. So what better place to do that than a super weak area where we can just bop things. Only downside is if there's normal types we run into. Like Lechonk, yeah, that's a hard pass. Another Lechonk is a hard pass. Why is it only Lechonks? Why is it only Lechonks, eh? Alright, Wooper's something that we can fight. Okay, Rage Fist. Rage Fist. All right. Because why would it be pure flying or fire flying yet? Yeah, okay. Anyway. Strudel, are you normal poison? Time to find... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what about you, bugs? Okay, let's beat up on these guys, because I think these are just pure bugs. Okay, and beat up on another one. to find another one. Gotta be almost there. I can't remember what the exact, yeah, if it's only 10, we should be there by now, but I get the feeling it's not. Is it also knocking out, because those Ogerpon then might not have counted towards this. 20 times, okay. So we will have to go and restore our PP. We'll get the knockout here, we'll go to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll knock out a couple more. Okay, let's restore our PP. Yeah, I can't remember if Igglybuff is straight fairy. It might be. But Azrael is not. And Azrael is copied off of, I think it's Cleffa, not. I think Cleffa is who Azrael's copied off of, not Igglybuff. We should be almost done. We have not encountered a Ralts, eh? We encountered your evolved forms, but not you. Okay, should just be a couple more now. We got 5 or so on Ogerpon, 5 or 6, and then we only got full use of 9, I think, outside of that, so that would take us to, I think we should have been about 15. So this, I think, might be the last one. Okay, we're just gonna have to keep going. Right, if we make it through this whole stack of PP, it should get us there. Assuming that some of the ones on Ogerpon counted. If they didn't count, then obviously we missed one and we'll have to go back and re-up again. starting to think they maybe didn't count, because I think we should have got it by now. So we will probably need to do a third run around. Pick up a couple. At least one or two. Because yeah, if the ones on Ogre Pond did count, we should have got it by now. We are almost out of PP again. Which means we have used it 20 times. If we are out of PP, we've used it 20 times since that fight. Now, we did miss one because I was dumb and decided to click the button on a Pokemon that it doesn't work on. But I honestly thought it might count in that fight, but I guess it's like kind of a separate thing for the game. Okay, this I think is the last go that we have. So we gotta go back to the Pokemon Center. So if I hadn't messed up, this would be it, but I did mess up, so it's not it. I doubt it's going to give me the grace of counting. I didn't count that one. So we have definitely used it at least 20 times, and even without my mistake, we've used it 20 times because we used it that whole Ogre Pond fight. But that does not count apparently. That's a little annoying, I'm not going to lie. Oh well. We're beat up. I don't. It should just be one hit here, and then. Alright, we actually, what we should do maybe is try and run up to the Pokemon League, because you can. They're pretty weak. It's actually pretty weak Pokemon leading up to it. Because you could technically access this place from the start. I think I gotta go through it this way though. It is odd how it's like a separate load to get into it. But at least if we go up this way, then we can also grab the Pokemon Center and be right outside when we do our next little level up. And then we can run it back. We've definitely used it at least 20 times game. Shoot! Stupid. Let me get out of this. So many Combies. This is actually like a female one. Oh, you're getting rage fisted. Game. I even without the Ogre Pond stuff, this move has been used 20 times. I have to level you up. Well, let me test it. Oh, I did have to level you up. Okay. I thought it was just once it happens, it happens. Oh, I was clicking B. Don't cancel it. Shoot! Okay, we're gonna have to use one more of these, unfortunately. So that's gonna limit our rare candies for the actual fights. So we are not gonna be able to necessarily get everybody to max level. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, I did want to get it evolved in this because I didn't want to have the nonsense of it not counting when I go to transfer it over. Base 60 never misses Shadow Punch. I don't think there's a lot of things that resist or neutral to that. The more times the user's been hit, the greater the move's power. Base 6. Rage Fist doesn't take too much to build up to be basically the same. Let's leave it for now. Okay. Okay, let's grab this Pokemon Center. We're gonna heal. And then... we're gonna go in. Actually, before I do that, do I have to fight Nemona? I thought Nemona was like a post. Okay, Gita, you're just gonna proc this, right? Hello, Goose. So, this is it. You've decided to face the Pokemon League. The final test you must pass to become a champion. It's held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Goose. I look forward to meeting you again soon. Okay. Sick. Let's drop a save. Actually, we gotta put these guys in boxes to level them up all the way. We'll box these guys down here. So we'll get the last two transferred over. Drop a save. And then we'll move them over. And then this is our last go. Okay, move these guys in. Now, unfortunately, Annihilate is Terra Fighting. Which is, ideally would be Terra Ghost, but I don't have a lot of Terra Swords, and I'm not really gonna bother farming them up. I have to finish in here. I have to move them into the save file I wanna use to level them up. Like I do in this save file, like I could do it, but I feel like doing that with resources outside of the leveling up, because like as you saw with Annihilate, at a certain point, especially now, I can just go to that early area and just one-shot everything, and like I would just level up eventually. It's just purely time. Like there is a safe. I basically am establishing an infinite loop whereby I will eventually do it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if I can prove that I can get there with the resources that are in the game without any risk, why not? Like, I guess in theory, if you don't count the dying in the layers, I can also get infinite shards too, but that one feels a little more out there because I actually do have to beat them. Now, granted, you could do the low-level ones, and probably with some of them, with my mons, level 1s, you could get there eventually, but you actually couldn't do it in a short period of time because you only get so many spawns in game. So like, you know what I mean? That one then is like a days, whereas technically I can sit down and for the amount of time that I am playing, I can level these guys up all the way to whatever level. I could take them all the way to 100 technically if I just sat down and beat up on little guys without doing anything else. Whereas, say, yeah, maybe. Replace Vine Whip for now. That could be good in the... What is Throat Chop? I don't know if we really need Throat Chop. I might regret that. Synthesis. Does it not get Horn Leech by its learn set? Yeah, let's grab Spiky Shield instead of Growth. Yeah, okay. And then... Yeah, Final Gambit is just too risky for what we're doing. Okay. And then... Let's check Overpawn's learn set. Yeah, okay, it does get Horn Leech. Yeah, I thought so. So let's grab that over a Slam. And then I don't think you get like Drain Punch naturally, so I'll have to see if I have that, because I honestly would rather maybe take Drain Punch. I gotta put these back in boxes. Okay, so everybody is level 58. That is the cap of Rika. And that should put us healthily under Kita's for this run. So, let's close out. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's close out. Okay, we are on finally not 3 hours quite, but getting pretty close later to having everything we need to finish this run. So we will grab our 2 bonds that are fully leveled up, ready to go. And this should ideally keep us under the Gita level cap at 58. And we have a couple rare candies we can use to try and level up some people. But we will obviously pick up some levels, I imagine, during these fights. So we want the Not Goose save file. Put these 2 in. Is the rest of the team chilling somewhere? They are. Okay, so the whole team's there. Okay. Let's just do some quick learn set stuff. And then we are going to burn our money on supplies for this fight. Because we now have the Pokemon Center, so I'm just going to fly to like a Delibird. We're going to get EVs and potions and stuff, like healing items for between the battles. Full stores and such. And then, yeah, we're going to run it. This is the wrong save file. We want this save file. Yeah, we're going to boost these. I've been holding off on using any EV items because I knew none of those mons were going to be in this fight. And this is a Longo. Honestly, we're probably just gonna try and boost the attack stats on everyone. Like, we might just boost attack and speed across the board and call it a day. Boxes. Let's get the team out. Ogerpon, get in here. Get in here. You two are the hard carries. And let's see. We'll give you that. We'll give you that. And then give you one of these, I think, for now anyway. Probably give that there, but we're going to put this in the bag. And we're going to put this in the bag as well. Let's just, I can't remember, put away held items. Yeah, because if I keep it as water pond, I might just put the big root on it just to give it that extra boost. I'll grab my silk scarf just so we have it. Okay, so actually, we're also gonna put black classes on you, and we'll give you the miracle seed for now. I do need to get whatever boosts. I can't remember what boosts poison, but and let's see how much I have. For, actually, we can see in the menu when we go up here. I'd like to buy protein. We have none. We have calcium, iron. We have zincs, and we have carbon. Okay. So we don't have a ton of money. Yeah, even 10 proteins is a lot. Okay, let's go back to that Pokemon Center. I don't think we've picked up a lot of items to sell, but let's see what we can get. Okay, that's like half thing there. That's free. Okay, and then we want to have, honestly, a bunch of full restores, max potions, all that. We need these. Get rid of all of this. Okay, and then I would like to get the one that also boosts poison for Arbok as well as another black belt maybe for Scrafty. so that it also has a boost into the steel one with that. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's probably only gonna switch in on. So none of these are super helpful. Okay, so let's check the one over here. I can't remember what boosts poison. I'm trying to think of what other type of moves we want to boost, if there's anything. We might want soft sand. I did say I wanted another black belt. I could play with LP for these. We could do that too. Try and at least burn through some of that for us. Let's pay with LP for this as well. Oh shoot. Okay. No, we're good for now. We do it piece 10. Honestly, I kind of want to do 10 of these and 10 of these. We're gonna put a lot of eggs in this Ogerpon basket, if I'm being honest. Thing is, we're actually gonna need this guy to be able to kill some stuff. And the reason I'm buffing this thing's defense stat is I'm worried about what it might about it in a fight. Okay. We have extra black glass systems around. Soft sand. Like I said, I don't know if we're really gonna need poison boosting. It'll be over here, right? At this one? We have a couple extra pucks, so we might as well come fully prepared, right? You know what? You know what? Let's we're save and we're gonna run it. Okay. We have basically used all of our cash. Let's drop our save. And I think, yeah, I think we run Grass Ogre Pawn. I don't think Rika has anything crazy into Grass Ogre Pawn. Yeah, I think, yeah, because it's gonna lead Wish Cash. It might not be, well, she has Camerupt. It might not be awful for Camerupt, and it's gonna be neutral on Clodsire either way. We're not, now Clodsire, we're not gonna get the boost of Ivy Cudgel. It'll be the only one we can't boost Ivy Cudgel with, but we do have Horn Leech, which unfortunately we will go first, so we'll be playing kind of a catch-up game on that one, but it'll also be the last mod. And it's only poison, actually its only poison move is Toxic. So we're looking at a Liquidation or an Earthquake from that thing. So Water Absorb actually like kind of walls it. It's gonna have to Toxic us. And we can kill that thing before it succeeds at that. So Water Pawn into this one. Hearth Flame into the next. And honestly, that might just do it. Yeah, but if I leave, it is just Water Pawn without Terastallizing, we should be able to do this. We just have to hit Horn Leech instead of... Thank you for coming today. Please, do have a seat. Did you see the way I kind of like slid in there? I, Rika, will be your interviewer. Let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. We begin with the interview. First things first, let me see how many gym badges you have. Excellent, you have all 8. Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you wouldn't mind. Please, think carefully as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Let's begin. How did you get here today? I walked. Very good, very good. Please tell me the name of the school you are enrolled in. Uva Academy? Ah, that's right. So, what brings you to the Pokemon League? Came to become a champion? Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? Now, what do you intend to do when you become a champion? I want to become even stronger. I see. Interesting. Tell me, which of the 8 gyms give you the most difficulty? Probably Glacidio? I see. And what was the name of the gym leader? Where is he? I'm glad you seem to remember! But do you remember which type of Pokemon Grisha used? Where is it? Ice. Wonderful. Building the skills needed for champion system is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here, Goose. What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? It was the Fire Croc, right? Very good, very good. Now, please forgive me, but I'm going to repeat a previous question. Remind me, what do you do if you intend to become champion? Become even stronger. Ah, yes, that is right. Next is the final question for this interview. Do you like Pokemon? Yes. Good job, kiddo. That about wraps up the interview. And let me be the first to congratulate you, Goose. You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. On your first try, too, no less. Don't think anyone's done that since the Mona. But anyway, Time to switch gears and get ready for the next segment. The second segment is what we call the Elite Test. And you'll be facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. I guess that's pretty obvious from the name of the test, huh? Anyway, we're the best the league has to offer. You'll be facing us 4 in a row, no turning back. This won't be a cakewalk, I promise you that. Make sure you are all ready, then go into the room behind me. Can I change my outfit? There we go. Also... Hey, I wanted to... I need to change my footwear too. Oh, backpack. Alright, Rika, let's do this. I think I sweep Rika. I probably sweep Poppy. Yeah, Larry's tough. Larry is tough. Now then, let's get this started, eh? Let's let good old Rika be the first Elite Four to take you on. I'd say I'd go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast. I finally get to battle you. I've been looking forward to this, so don't give up too soon. Okay, good. We did pick Hornleech. And that's quad effective, so that's easy. Keep going. And then we Ivy Cudgel, because this is just more damage. Sturdy. Oh. Didn't factor that one in. Keep current. Okay, we should be able to one-shot camera up. And then we Ivy Cut, and then we Horn Leech on the Doug trio. She would probably send out the Clodsire if she could, but they're programmed to not. Yeah, that doesn't get us to full, but it does do pretty well. And then, yeah, that'll do decent on the Clodsire. We'll get back some health. We're gonna keep you in. There's no point in terastallizing, I don't think, here. I'd rather keep the water absorbed to avoid liquidation. So, she's gonna Terrestrialize. She either protects here, or Earthquake or Toxic. Toxic is our best one, because we just heal it after the fight. And we'll finish this thing in 2 turns. Earthquake's probably okay. We're a water grass type. Okay, we just one-shot. I was like, we probably one-shot, but if we don't, what's the worst thing that happens? Yeah, the worst thing was Donphan. And that's just, it only survived because it had Sturdy. Okay. Yeah, now we just, swap. So, with Poppy... Talk about unfair. No way I was ever going to win that one. Still, though, with a great battle, felt good even to lose. Not a whole lot of trainers have the skills to make it past the elite test, but who knows? I'm beginning to think you might be one of the few that do, Goose. Better stay on your toes, though. The second Elite Four is stronger than me. You're next up, little squirt. Come on out. Yeah, so the Corviknight and the Bronzong are a little bit of an issue. Avenge me. You bet I will. Okay, so we gotta swap out Ogerpon's mask here. Don't mind me, Poppy. I'm just changing my Pokemon set. They don't even show it in there because it's not meant to be in there. Don't mind me, Poppy. I'm just changing my lead Pokemon's typing. Alright, Poppy. Let's do this. I don't think I need to worry about PP. I think I was full health at the end of that fight, so... It's so cool you made it this far, but this is where you say bye-bye, mister! All my Pokemon are super tough. Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They're bounced right off. You'll see. I can't wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come. Yeah, the issue is a lot of these guys are, like, tanky. I don't know if I'll one-shot. Kaparaja, actually not that tanky. So, I might... It might be worth just terrestrializing. Does Ivy Cudgel ignore Sturdy? Or not Ivy Cudgel, does Mold Breaker ignore Sturdy? Okay, this is a bit of a problem. This one is also an issue. And it's exerting pressure, so that's gonna eat up our Ivy Cudgel. Kind of need this. I was like, we need this one to one-shot. Okay, Bronzong, it's not heat-proof, it's Levitate, so Ivy Cudgel gets the KO. Let's test if this ignores Sturdy. We're gonna find out. I don't think this has anything to scare me with. It does! I was like, I think Mold Breaker ignores Sturdy. That's kind of good. Honestly, we might have been better to go Flame Mask in that case. What is... Who's learning Superpower? You? Ooh. Ooh. Honestly, we won't even need Low Sweep after this fight. We won't need a fighting technique. We might actually be... Head Smash? I don't think that's the play into the... Heat Current. Yeah, you should finish this off. The Tinkaton is not that tough. Such a cool mon. Looks like it should be good. Stats just aren't there. It's like good specially defensively, and that's it. It's got nothing else going for it. Okay, we're gonna have to restore Ivy Cudgel's PP after this fight. That's pretty simple. Yeah, so for Larry, I think we swap out our lead here now. I think we probably go into Weavile. Well, I wanted to take revenge for Eureka. On Eureka. You sure you didn't take revenge for me, Squirt? Don't think I did anything wrong by you. Hate to say it, but you lost, Poppy. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. It's your turn, Mr. Larry. Let's go, Larry the Goat. Larry the Goat. Alright. Hello there, it's me, Larry. Okay, we gotta do a couple things here in this. In the medicine pouch, we gotta use an ether on that, and then tough. I think it's probably still, because even if it's going to use fighting moves, if it comes in on the fighting type one, it's probably still better to swap this to rock type Ogerpon for most of the rest of these guys. I might be able to sweep with Ogerpon here. Oh wait, I get sturdy. Oh, baby. So as long as I don't take a hit, I'm sturdy now, right? Yeah. So as long as I don't take a hit, they can't actually kill me with a fighting type move from Flamigo. Okay, let's see what I got for ice type moves though. TM. I think I got something here. Ice Spinner could work. It's probably our best one. Yeah. Thought we got Ice Fang or something, but let's give you Ice Spinner over Icy Wind. So you're a physical attacker. Because I actually think you are gonna be in the, I am gonna swap the lead for the next fight. And this one might still come in this one. Also, notably, I do not have a dark type move on here, but I gave it black glass. No, I gave this thing. No, this thing doesn't have the black glasses. Insurance, beat up. Probably should give this. No, I feel like these are probably all fine into here right now. Maybe not taunt, but. Okay. I think Pawn sweeps again. I maybe should have just given Pawn all of the... I probably should have just given Pawn all of the like attack boosting EVs. Also, let me update this, because we are halfway done the Elite Four. Anyway, time to get to work. So, the bright side is, if I get caught off guard by something, I do have Sturdy at least on my side. Yeah, so the ice actually would have been really good into this, because I think we're neutral. But we might still. That one was a little risky. I wasn't sure if rock gets resisted, but I think it's still super effective. It's one of the matchups that always throws me off a little. Okay, so Staraptor. Okay, this thing will have close combat. That's why it's bringing it in. I do have Sturdy in case I'm wrong. We get the Intimidate. That's a bit annoying. We might have to swap it. We'll have to see. Okay, we still get the kill. We are intimidated though. Altaria. Altaria's defense and HP are not any better than Staraptor's. I think we're fine. We hit Oricorio with the Ivy Cudgel as well. Okay. So, I believe we still have... let me see my HP here. But... we are still sturdy, I believe. Actually, yeah. Night Slash is pretty good. We'll get rid of the taunt for that. Okay. We survive whatever this thing does to us. So we at least get 2 swings at it. I think we probably take it out in 1 because it's gonna... we're full health. It can close combat. That's fine. It might act... thing is, this actually might be faster. It's like a pretty... it's a decently fast mon. I can't remember what my base is. No, wait. It's slower than Staraptor. And we were faster than Staraptor, so never mind. Like, we're good. We're good. We Ivy Cudgel here. Ivy Cudgel sweeps. Okay. So this is where we finally use a different mon. I think Ogerpon could probably still do it, but it's the fact that I'm now not super effective with this. So far I've been able to make Ogerpon super effective into everything, and now we will not be. Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you need to speak up just a little bit more. Hassel! Hassel, you're up next. Hello there, Goose. It's a delight to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again, Okay, so... first things first. This has got to be our lead. You're the best mon into it. Now, Larry was the scariest for most of the team, other than the fact that we could... as long as Ogerpon was faster and could Ivy Cudgel, we were pretty good into that. We also should, but I think we're gonna leave as Stone Ogerpon. 1, we basically have a free Focus Sash if we end up actually having to switch this thing in. And 2, his Ace is also an Ice type. So, now it does have Brick Break, a little annoying, but the Rock type Ivy Cudgel will be super effective into that. And that's something that it's gonna resist. It's gonna be neutral to Weavile. The other option is we probably bring Annihilate into that, realistically, and we just finish it with an Annihilate because it also has stab, super effective. Let me just confirm some stats and stuff. 147. What are you? 125. So yeah, you're weaker. Defense is poorer. My speed is down a little bit. Are you faster? No, you're way slower too. And this is inner focus, so intimidate stuff. We have low kick and close combat. Is there a better fighting move? This is 100, but not always accurate. That's It's got to go faster. It's probably Terrestrialize, hit close combat. Win? Yeah, because we have the boost there. So, I think we should be alright. This one gets a little dicier. Just because we don't have super effective like we have into every other fight. Overpawn was a little at risk in the last one, but the first two, not at all. Let me update these badge counts too. Again. 2, 3 Elite 4 down. But yeah, Overpawn does a lot of heavy lifting in this Elite 4, honestly. And wield all my might for the sole purpose of defeating you. I am Hassel the Dragon, guardian of the final fortress of the Elite 4. Prepare to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. Fire, doesn't have fire, doesn't have fire, doesn't have fire. Sick! I was a little worried for a second when he said fire, and like, I'm bringing in ice type. Okay, I think I'm slower. No, everyone's like, whoever's like, freaking. So, let's Ice Spinner. Oh, I am still faster though, let's go. The EV boosting worked! Weavile might actually just be base faster, but I never know what their EV spreads versus mine are gonna be. No, base? He should be, but... Okay, now Weavile is the fastest. If he's faster than that, he's faster. Weavile's faster than everything. Okay, Mold Breaker is only stopping pressure. That's fine. Now, the reason the last one went down is it was quad super effective. I do have Home Claws to try and set up. The scary issue is I'm not, like, bulky. You know? Kind of scary to set up into this. I would love to have a chance to do it, but I think we just gotta take the fact that we gave ourselves some EVs. Yeah, it's kind of carrying. Okay, keep current selection. Flapple is quad weak. We're faster. Easy clap. Thank you, Grusha, for the Ice Spinner. We really needed that because, gosh, you know, Weavile did not learn an ice move that we could use naturally. We're gonna keep you in. We're gonna bait the fighting move because that's quad effective. And then we're bringing our ghost. Come, oh great dragon, and take a Terra Jewel as your crown. I mean, it maybe does Glaive Rush. Glaive Rush does get a big boost here. I don't have a fairy or anything to kind of resist it, so like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I went Brick Break. Okay. So the bigger issue here is everything I do is neutral into this thing. Close combat's a little risky. It's probably not gonna fall for it again. I think we do the Terra boost. I think we do low kick. I think we're probably faster. And then we can Rage Fist our next turn. I don't want to close combat because I don't want to take the defensive props. We can probably survive it. But we're not stab super effective, right? We're only stab here. This thing should be kind of heavy. Okay, so 2 low kicks does get the kill for sure. Ogrepawn probably could have been a swap into this. Yeah, there's the Glaive Rush. It's going to be big damage. Oh, Annihilate just dies. Okay, well, we lost our Annihilate. That kind of sucks. I think you'll be faster. Now I'm gonna be real mad because I think I was faster, and I probably could have ice spinnered into this. I tried to play it too cute. Because I think we probably could have ice spinner swept this, and we lost the Annihilate for no good reason. Yeah, I think I should have risked Rewile. The thing is, if Weavile doesn't kill, it's just dead. But it probably does. It was killing everything else. I think I had to just have a little more confidence that it would, and just take the risk. And then just bring in... I think I should have gone the other way of, like, risk Weavile, take Annihilate out, and... Alright, Gita. Yeah, because you leading a Psychic, and I just lost my Ghost type. Sorry about all this, Goose. The old man can get like that sometimes. So I just so overwhelmed. Yes, I've got to do the talking. Anyway, the result of your elite test, the champion assessment is... a pass, no doubt about it. Yeah, you're tougher than steel. Yep. You did so beautifully. Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to your champion assessment. This will be your final test. See the door back there? Our fearless commander, the final opponent you're facing, is waiting behind it. Her skills are so amazing she was able to strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. Though, I think you'll do fine, kiddo. You beat me, after all. I'll patch up your team on the house, so don't worry. I really love your Pokemon, mister, so I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Okay, so Annihilate's gone. We can't use Annihilate. Well, good luck. Even a dragon baby can breathe fire. Well, guess you're over the subs now, huh? You can do this. We all know you can. Now go, young Goose. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory. Okay, what are we working with here? She's gonna tear a rock. That's ice. That's water. Steel and stone. Best one into the King Gambit is dead. Which sucks. Cornerstone Ogerpon is not the play, I don't think. Is it just the grass one? That's a little weak into Avalugg. What do we have for Avalugg? Scrafty, probably? I think we lead Weavile. We take out Espertha. That probably brings in the King Gambit. King Gambit comes in with a Steel move. We bring in Scrafty, right? Yeah, I think... I think the actual play... It does have Sludge Wave, but there's nothing I can give Ogerpon to stop that issue. Okay, oh, that did, well, yeah, what I want to give you is Miracle Seed. Because I think we just gotta go, hard. I think we just gotta go hard with you. Bag. Let's use the last of that medicine. We have these. Let's just use them. Oh right. Oh right. Everything's back. So we don't need to use any of that. You're good. You're good. You have that. What was I gonna use? Oh, I think maybe in this bag actually. This pouch. That is. Use item. I'm just gonna boost everything you have, Ogerpon. Because worst case, you're our ace. Yeah, it sucks losing Annihilate because it's very good into this. This is probably a stupid risk I took. Honestly, probably should have just risked Crafty, but I blanked. I'm getting a little tired, and I forgot that he was going to Terrasilize and not be Ice. And I was like, oh, sick. I'll bring my Fighting type in, it'll kill it, and it'll be good. Yeah. I'm glad we didn't use Overpawn on it at least. Alright, I think this is still definitely doable here. I maybe should have Black Glasses. I definitely should have Black Glasses this. Anyway, whatever. We're in now. Black Glasses would have been good though. We're Night Slash. Faster, super effective. Okay. We did not need the Black Glasses boost. I'm pretty sure this should be King Gambit. It might be Avalugg. Okay, it is Avalugg. We're gonna keep you in. What do I have? Don't have my good switch into this anymore. Yeah, you would have been my best switch in. So this thing almost certainly goes Body Press here. Poison resists Body Press. So let's send in Arbok. And then let's Glare. I mean, Arbok's basically a sack at this point. It's not useful against anything else. What's the matter? You're not one to let something so insignificant plus you. No, I'm good. Honestly, I was kind of hoping the Paralysis might take it down, but this now lets me safely switch in here. And I can Brick Break you. Ooh, that did not do a lot. That was a crit? Uh-oh. Okay, so I go down. It'd be pretty sick if Paralysis took you this turn. Yeah, why would it? Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. We have a play here. Watch this be the turn Paralysis takes it, though. And I am like 99% sure we're just going to be faster. So let's not even play around. We're just going to go our highest damage move. It doesn't resist either. I don't want to play around with Low Sweep. Low Sweep probably gets the kill there too. I just don't think there's a reason to play with that. Okay, so Veluza, easy. We're faster. Honestly, low-key at this point, it's probably Terra time. I don't think there's any point in Terrastalizing any other Mon. This thing is just grass all the time. The only thing is Go-Goat is a problem. I maybe could have waited to get the speed boost, but I don't think I'll need it. So this should be Go-Go, which honestly should have been her pick last time. King Gambit? Okay, honestly, Gita, you're throwing. You have Sap Sip or Go-Go. Supreme Overlord's gonna suck if this doesn't kill. Let's just Spiky Shield to get chipped. That's pretty good. Pretty good damage, honestly. And then we gotta just Ivy Cudgel. We maybe could have low swept. I really don't know what this thing's weak. Oh my gosh, that did nothing. We are faster. We know we're faster. This thing doesn't have Sucker Punch. Okay, low sweep got the kill. I should have remembered that Steel resists. Okay. We absolutely have to switch out Go-Goat though, because we don't have a move that can hit it. Looking at this might have been the reason to bring a fire type. But we're sitting all right. We'll bring Weavile in. It should be able to get kill here. There's no. Okay. Oh, the attack fell. The play rough was not ideal, but at least it didn't crit. Okay, so this is gonna take us down. This is where we really needed Annihilate at this point. But does grass resist ground? Can't remember if it resists. Not very effective. Yeah, okay, it does. It's the water that's the one that it doesn't. This thing will Horn Leech again, right? Did that crit that time? That did a lot more damage. Okay, I think we kill it though. If we don't, this storm was going to. Okay. We keep this in. I think we go down so we can get a safe switch into Pokemon. We played this way too fast in this though. Okay. What the heck does this thing even have again? Earth Power, Terror Blast, Dazzling Gleam. Okay, Loki, actually, if we are faster and we get the rest off, we win. Yeah. But if I can get a safe Overpawn switch in, I can Horn Leech and get back all my health, and then I can actually fight this thing. It was just the fact that Go-Goat with Sap Zipper that really slowed us down. Yeah, Terror Blast. Yeah, I figured this thing's faster, but off chance that it's not, and we can get a quick rest off and like potentially yawn it the next turn. So we're faster. Yeah, the other reason I didn't want to switch in is I was gonna take Chip from. So yeah, we got a Horn Leech here. I think this probably takes it down. Yeah. That's fine. We don't need to switch anything in after this. That's it. We're done. I think I should have risked the Weavile. It probably would have killed it. I would have had Annihilate. Throw that in against King Gambit. Easy dub. It seems Paldea has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. Congratulations, it's my honor to call you Champion Goose. Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Yeah, you did it, mister. Congratulations. I can't cry a whole... Oof, you crying again? You Pokemon trainers are the treasures of Paldea, and amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine the brightest. Champion Goose, it is now your duty to set an example for all the trainers of Paldea. Now allow me to walk you to the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. Goose! Oh man, I can tell you did it. You did it, right? You became a champion? Yes. I knew all along. I got the word from La Primera that you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Goose, I'm a champion and now you're a champion. Which means we're true equals. You and me, both champion ranked trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. Let's you and me be best rivals for life. Yes, Tomoya. Alright. You know what rivals do. Battle their hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You ready? Do wait a moment, Champion Nimona. Huh? What's the matter, La Primera? Champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Goose, Weavile, and the others. Champions must be understanding towards their opponents. Right. There I go, getting overly excited again. Sorry, Goose and Weavile. I also must ask, is this roadside really the setting you two want for your first battle as true equals and rivals? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle ports? Surely there's somewhere more fitting, a place with special meaning for the two of you, perhaps? Special meaning, huh? Let me see, Goose. What leaps to mind? Esagoza? Oh, good call. The place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, Goose. Remember when Director Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to search in our own treasure? Well, I know what treasure I got out of all this. I found a true rival. Someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. That's right. I mean you. And I'm glad I got to meet you, Goose. Anyway, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the battle court in Mesagoza's Central Plaza. See you there. The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable to be honest. I am known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her championship assessment, Champion Nimona didn't reveal her full might. In you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding back anything. Alright, we did it! We're done. I might do additional pack pulls to do the Nimona and all the other fights, but that is the end of the run. We did it. So, yeah. Gonna end there for tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Probably next week, 8:30 p.m. EST, Saturday night and Sunday night. We might do a couple more battles in this game, and then but we're probably also going to start some new challenge runs. We got a couple in mind. I got to figure out which one we're going to start first, but we will see. I will probably have a thumbnail on the YouTube showing what it is.